What's going on? Shit. What's up, guys? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another vlog. So, right now we are all set up, and I'm gonna show you and Alex and Ray too how I draw a chrysanthemum flower. Let's get started with the chrysanthemum. You kind of want to start off with like a circle, and then it comes down to a stem. Right?
Okay.
And then this will be the middle, right? Because the stem will be right in the middle. This is the stem. And once you find out where the middle of the stem goes, then all the petals kind of go towards it. So I'm just sketching right now, trying to see where all these petals go. See how from the middle I come back out? Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but right now I'm just sketching, just building the shape of how I want to see it to be.
The petals like curl up on this one?
Yeah,
Is that
it
what
curls
that is?
back up, yep. But always when you draw, you always gotta know where where it comes out of. See, you kind of see it now, right? It's kind of like opening up.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got my first layer done of the sketch. Let's create another layer, then dim the opacity down, because I already got the sketch in. Now I just gotta draw over on top of that. The petals kind of look like this. Imagine a cherry blossom's round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you just make it longer. So the cherry blossom looks like a circle and like that. You know what I mean? That's the petal, how the petal works. Let me show you guys a little bit better. That's how the petals look like. With a chrysanthemum, it's really just thinner and longer, so it looks like this. See how it's just longer? So right now I'm just whatever I sketched, once you get the shape down, you see?
Mm-hmm.
I add the petals in. Basically, this another layer is just refining that original sketch, because I don't know how it's gonna come out by just drawing it. I have to just keep correcting it so that I'm doing the outside, then I'm slowly gonna go now inside. See how it's just now going in? Well, after this, I do another layer of it. Go smaller. And in here, you can have a little of the pollen. It's looking good so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of like a lotus leaf, but just skinnier. So, you know, all the things I'm drawing is either, if it's all starts from the shape of a blossom petal, and if you want it to look thin, you just stretch it or make it skinnier to form other flowers. Mm-hmm. It's all the same concept. And sometimes see these little area right here that doesn't have all this. I don't want to keep putting petals and going around all of it, and then now it looks too round. Basically, what you do is you add leaves. You can add leaves to one side of it. Now it looks a little bit different. So let's get rid of the bottom layer, and this is what I see, and let's draw it one more time, make some changes, and finalize it. So this layer for me, I'm gonna make it a lot better. Like, it's no longer a sketch, it's a final. Mm-hmm. This is, after I draw this, is ready to go in someone's arm. This is why it's important, like when I'm teaching you and everything, I want you to learn everything, because these little techniques, you can use it and apply to all the other arts, and that's how your levels gets better and better with art. Mm-hmm. Just from understanding simple things. See, now you slow down, make these lines nice and perfect. You can be super dramatic with this. See, look at that. See that? That was a cherry blossom right there, that shape. That's why like the first thing I taught you was a cherry blossom, because that's like the most basic thing, so fast, so simple, I can show you, but that rule applies to all the other stuff that you'll be doing. Anything round, it's really good practice.
This is for sure a lot more complicated.
But once you understand it, it's actually, I like doing chrysanthemum more than cherry blossom.
Really?
It's just more wild. Like it's, once you understand how to do the outline, once you shade it, that thing just folds up and curls, and it just looks super dramatic. And it's probably my favorite flower to tattoo. Even though it's overwhelming, but you had a sleeve with big old chrysanthemum, boom, boom, boom. It's a lot of outline, but once you shade it, you can make it look 3D. It kind of fold on their skin. So now that I have the sketch, I'm just making small changes, but just cleaning up my lines, really. I bet you drawing this might look complicated, but at least there's a structure to go by. The waves look simpler, right? But there's no structure to go by. It's all by like understanding it, and I feel like waves even harder to draw than this. Wave is actually one of the hardest thing to draw, but once you understand it, it becomes very simple. Because with waves, you're always overthinking. It's like there's actually no shape to it, you know what I mean? Everyone has their own way of doing it, so.
Do you know what this flower represents?
I'm hoping Vu comes in soon. He'll
I'll
break
look
it
it
down
up,
for
I'll
you,
look it
bro.
up.
Oh, Vu's here, Vu's here. Vu, 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 Vu. Come here, we need your help. Chrysanthemum.
Fun fact. What does it mean?
So, the chrysanthemum is either the flower of life or the flower of death. That's why it's my favorite flower. So you see it on New Year's a lot in the color yellow because it's the lucky color and it represents a new beginning. But you also see it in white at funerals, which is the flower of death. That's why it's my favorite flower. Fun fact, I hate chrysanthemum tea though.
I love chrysanthemum tea. It's my favorite tea. Best tea place, 10 Ren for chrysanthemum.
I don't know, all trash.
But to become an artist, it's definitely really good to understand every single things you do, because you know, for tattoos, there's only cherry blossom, chrysanthemum, peonies, and maple leaves. Mainly the 4 things that I mainly do. Then you, like say, then you got bamboo, but bamboo goes with tiger, so bamboo's not used too much. And sometimes people throw the flowers that they like in too, but just the basic stuff like chrysanthemum and stuff like that, you gotta at least, as an artist, understand the structure and be able to, you know, draw it. Because the important thing about drawing it, knowing how to draw it, is when you're stenciling and you work on the whole sleeve, right? Maybe you didn't put a napkin where the area that you rest his arm and he starts sweating, the stencil starts rubbing off to the bed, and then it gets smeared and everything. And what happens when it's smeared? All the lines get mixed together, and you're like, oh shit, I outlined in half, the other half is smeared. What do?
You're gonna have to be able
You're
to
gonna
draw
be
it in,
fucked.
right?
Like you're gonna be like spending maybe an extra hour trying to put it together. But if you understand it, smeared, I don't care. Just do it, dude. Because it's a little bit of like the little bit of the tracing will allow you to understand what to do with it. Good thing Vu came on time when you asked me about what's this flower mean.
I was like, what does this flower mean? Do you know anything about it? And then you walked in.
I mean, for me, it's like, I just feel like my main goal is understanding the flower, not the history. Maybe enough of, you know, have Vu here.
That's what I'm here for, man.
I don't need to know everything. I got Vu.
Yup.
Pretty much, we call him Voogle. And he has a lot of names.
I like
you got
that.
Dr. Detail, Voogle, Mr. Light Hands, Mr. Angel Hands, Mr. Handsome. I don't know. This guy probably has a Mr. Espresso. I don't know. He has a lot of names, so.
Barista. That's my.
I like that too.
name,
That one's good.
Barista.
It just looks like a big, like a bunch of claws. Like
He's
just,
pretty much
it looks like a mean flower. I like it. It's like aggressive.
super cool to do.
Do you guys remember the dog Odie from Garfield? Odie's a chrysanthemum, bro. Look at that. You just do the thing. There's the tip right there.
Yeah, show
Boom.
'em.
This is how I remember how to draw chrysanthemums. This is Odie from Garfield. So, and then this is the tip of the flower, this is the bend, and then that's the bottom, and then just cut off his body. Boom, you got a chrysanthemum.
Shout out Odie.
Shout out Odie. You're a real one.
Alright, so I'm done with the outline. And that's how it looks. Chrysanthemum.
Damn. It's gonna take me a while to learn that
Well,
one.
once you understand it, it's a little harder. You're gonna probably spend some time on it, but remember, to be good at what you do, you must understand everything about things you do. So I might not know the history, but I focus a lot of my time understanding like little details that help make the piece. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something today, and see you guys on the next vlog.
We're out. Peace.